Hey guys, we're here for match one of a Magic Origins draft. Unfortunately, we have a hand we need to mulligan. We don't have anything to do in the early game, and we have a Wild Instincts and a Conclave Naturalist, both of which are good, but are better when you actually have stuff to do early. And this is also not good. One lander. So we go to 5, which isn't great. Not a great start for us. The first one was probably the best of all of our hands. Although we needed to draw into things to actually accomplish anything. So here we don't have anything to do till turn 4, but we do have a removal spell and a big bomb. But if our opponent really gets rolling, which luckily they didn't play a 2-drop, so I'm not going to show them the swamp yet. Don't give them any information unless I have to. I'll probably mill him with the Return Centaur. Our deck doesn't have very many synergies with it. Return Centaur is our only creature we can return with Cruel Revival. So our opponent also seems to have a slow start, which is good for us. We do need a second swamp for our Priest of the Bloodright and our Eyeblight Massacre. Okay, well, our opponent does have a similarly slow start, and we will go ahead and play Return Centaur, and we'll mill our opponent. If we had like synergies in our deck, I'd mill myself, but we don't. So might as well just try to hit some stuff of his. And we did. We hit a Suppression Bonds, a Bounding Crassus, a Grasp of the Hieromancer, and a Vryn Wingmare. All cards I'm pretty happy to not have to see. And his deck isn't going to have any graveyard synergies really, so sounds good to me. And we do have a way to deal with a dude once he does play one. Wild Instincts can probably kill most things he can play on turn 4. Yeah. So I think we do it. Wild Instincts here and swing for 4. Alright, we got double swamp, so that does make me rethink what I was just saying. I think we just swing, and we play Priest of the Bloodright. This will allow us, perhaps next turn, to use the Eyeblight thing to kill this and whatever else he might play, as well as our Priest, who we don't really want alive very much. So also gives us a big threat in the air that he needs to deal with pretty quickly if he wants to beat us. And we got a pretty good hand now. We ended up drawing into what we needed, and our opponent started slow. And yeah, Eyeblight Massacre is going to hurt him pretty badly here. I'm actually going to swing first. We go to 18. So yeah, I'm going to swing with everything first, see if he blocks. The one danger is he has like Titanic Growth to take down this demon, which I guess is worth thinking about. I could also just like Wild Instincts this and hit him for 7. If he has Titanic Growth, he can save his guy anyway, though. So yeah, I think I just swing with everything. We can actually destroy whatever he uses the growth on in response with our Cruel Revival too, which is probably what we do to save our demon. So if that's what he has planned. I wouldn't do it to save, this, or he will die anyway if he wants to chump him. So okay, that's surprising. He must have a trick, I feel like. Yeah, he does. And we'll do what I said we'd do, which is get a 2-for-1 by killing this. We also hit him for 7. And I'll play a swamp and end the turn. Getting the 2-for-1, I mean, losing our Return Centaur there, I guess, wouldn't have been a huge deal, but it's nice to keep the pressure. Okay, he's getting aggressive with us. All right, we will take the 3. We go to 13 from our own dude. What happens here if I Wild Instincts and kill that? I hit him for 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I feel like saving Wild Instincts for like lethal next turn, like if he leaves his blocker back, although we probably kill it this turn. Yeah, we swing with everything. He may have Mighty Leap again, I guess, but that can't kill my demon right now. It can just help him block it. Didn't get any elves in this game, which is interesting. All right, I'm cool with that. It makes me less inclined to use up my Eye Blight Massacre just yet. I'm gonna hold on to this card, make our hand look even more imposing. We don't really. We need 8 mana, I guess. Oh, I guess I could do both if I draw a land next turn, and that might be relevant. So let's play a land. All right. Okay. All right, so we're gonna Wild Instincts here. Trying to think. Like, if he has a response, what could he have, though, in these colors? Nothing. So, yeah, we'll have them fight like this. He could have a spell, a way of pumping his guy, but, yeah. So maybe I should have done it with Return Centaur. But oh well. We won that one, despite our slow hand. Ooh, our opponent should not be showing us his hand when, you know, there's another game. But I appreciate it. So he's splashing blue and running both the Krasis and the Thunderclap Wyvern. He had a Hixus in his hand. So he has a pretty high curve. He's even running 2 Aven Battle Priests. So that's all good information. Seems like our Eye Blight Massacre won't be quite as good against him as it is against most people with the kind of deck he has. But I think I still leave both of them in. I mean, I could put in a Weight of the Underworld instead for one of them. But I think I just leave things as they are. So yeah, our opponent got stuck on 4 lands in that game and had big scary Hixus in his hand, which wasn't great for us. But we could have killed it if he played it earlier and gotten whatever he exiled back. Okay, this is much better than our first hand was, and we will keep it. We have a 2-drop. Hopefully we draw into a 3-drop or another 2-drop. And we did draw a second Swamp, which is what we want. But we can go Timberpack Wolf, probably nothing on turn 3 unless we draw it. Centaur, and then we have our big Priest again, who proved to be a problem for our opponent last time. So we play Timberpack Wolf. It's only singular. In fact, in our deck, it's singular as well. Okay, Angel's Tomb doesn't concern me that much. It can become a problem, especially when they actually manage to play it early. Like, it can end up doing a lot of damage to us. And he did manage to play it early. Right, so we play our Centaur again next turn, and then the Priest the turn after that. We know he has Suppression Bonds, which is kind of crappy, but we didn't pick up any Caterpillars or anything. Okay, well, if you're not going to play something, that means you don't get that much value out of your tomb this turn. So we're going to attack him again, back down to 20. Then I'm going to play the Centaur. And mill him again. Because why not? So we hit a Free Blade, a Wingmare, and a Mighty Leap, and a land. So all pretty good again. That may just mean our opponent's deck is really good, that he has all of these things. He doesn't have an island again, though, which is relatively good news for us. And it doesn't look like he can do anything. At least not creature-wise. If he could like flash something in, and his deck can flash things in. He has both of the flash gold cards, and that would make Angel's Tomb even better. But he doesn't have it now. Have the blue right now, so we don't have to worry about it. So we'll attack with both of these. And we'll play our Priest again. who we were lucky enough to get twice in these 2 games. Our opponent may have removal for him this time. He's definitely got more lands now, and we know he has Hixus, so Hixus would permanently remove our demon, although we can Unholy Hunger his Hixus, so we can do that before the Hixus effect even goes on the stack if he plays Hixus. But he would be able to make this into a 3/3 and block us, which would be bad. Okay. Even Battle Priest, not very concerning to me. And his thing turning into a 3/3 is a little late. So be nice to draw more removals, so I'd feel better about using Hixus. Playing my Undercity Troll and leaving mana, but I don't think I'm... He can't Hixus right now. I could use the Unholy Hunger on this. Okay, well, I got what I wanted, didn't I? Alright, so we're going to kill this and bash in for 7, 9, 11. Yeah, that seems good. He's tapped out. So I'm actually going to use a Cruel Revival in case gaining 2 life matters later. So, although getting the Return Centaur back could matter later too, I guess. But yeah, I'll use Cruel Revival first. And swing for 11. And I'll play a land. That makes it so next turn we can play our Troll and the Unholy Hunger if we need to. Another Battle Priest, yeah. Okay. He's tapped out again. He can swing at us this time with his Angel's Tomb. He's dead, though. I just use Unholy Hunger on the Priest and swing for 11 again. So, our deck was pretty overpowering here in the first round. Getting Priest of the Bloodright on turn 5 in both games will do that. So yeah, we just go Unholy Hunger and swing for exactly lethal. Yeah, going 3 colors is pretty dangerous in this format. Our opponent didn't get blue either game, which could be bad luck, but I mean, if you don't have like 3 Evolving Wilds, it can be pretty hard. Well, he had these Suppression Bonds. I don't know why he didn't use those instead. I guess he was trying to get something he could stick Knightly Valor on, which would have helped him stabilize. But when they're big, even Battle Priest, which incidentally I don't think is a very good card, it's hard for him to have the mana to do both in one turn, and we just kept killing the stuff. So, all right, that was round 1. I will see you guys for round 2. Hopefully we can just keep playing turn 5 Priest of the Bloodrights that go unanswered. Thanks for watching.